Well, what does anybody have to say about Steph Curry now? The Golden State Warriors just won their fourth title in 6 years. Steph Curry was named the Finals MVP. And they all acknowledged, particularly the players who have been there through the entirety of the title run. And again, what do you have to say about Steph Curry now? I love watching sports debate shows. I do. I love Stephen A. Smith. Love Max Kellerman. Love First Take. Jay Williams, Molly, Kendrick Perkins. You ain't never seen him on First Take after Boston lost a game. Love Mad Dog when he come on there. Love Undisputed. Love Skip. Love Shannon. Love Skip. Been watching Skip for over a decade. But seeing your tweet, bro, about now have to talk about Steph being a top 10 player, stop it. Bro, there's no winning with you unless you are Tom Brady, the Dallas Cowboys, or Baker fucking Mayfield. Why are you such a hater? I understand you're probably paid to be a cartoon monster, but Steph Curry, get this man his credit where credit is due. What else do you have to say about Steph? 4 titles in 6 years. Part of a dynasty team. And that's why I'm truly happy for him. I'm a Los Angeles Laker fan. I'm a diehard Los Angeles Laker fan. But I got to tell you, I love the Golden State Warriors. I really do. Because one, their core group of players have been together for over a decade. I think more credit should be given to Mark Jackson and Jerry West for drafting said 3 core players: Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. Of course, Steve Kerr's legend, period. But what you got to say about Steph now? Averaged over 30 points. The tone of the finals was totally different just 7 days ago when Boston was up 2-1. Everybody, and to me, why, if I'm a Warrior, if I'm a player, fan, coach, whatever, who's been around for the entire time, like Steph, Klay, Dre, Iguodala, of course, Steve Kerr, this probably has to be the most gratifying one because everybody questioned the other 3 titles. Not the legitimacy of you winning it, but okay, we got 2015. Hey, Kyrie and Kevin Love got hurt. Y'all know how I feel about the 2016 thing. The NBA interjected itself. No disrespect to the city of Cleveland. I don't have any respect for that championship because the NBA could have, if they wanted to suspend Draymond Green, a star player in the finals, they could have did it at the beginning of the next season. I don't believe that Cleveland would have won that series had Draymond not been suspended, which is why I had no problem when they went out and got Kevin Durant. To me, in my opinion, I don't know how anybody else feels, that everybody thinks that, hey, the Warriors needed Kevin Durant to get past LeBron. I don't believe that because I always believed that Golden State was a better team. No, and this is no knock against LeBron. I always believed that the Warriors had the mentality of, okay, the NBA wants to interject himself. Okay, we'll show you. If Kevin Durant says he'll come join us, we'll leave no doubt. And that's what happened. But people question those championships. Oh, you only won those championships because you had Durant. With Steph, who was already a 2-time league MVP. So then, when in the finals in 2019, KD tears his ACL, then Klay tears his ACL, and then the following season, Klay ruptures his Achilles. So think about this. In the 2020 season, the Golden State Warriors had the worst record in the league. Most fans who are not Warriors fans loved it. They thought the Warriors were done, and then the following year they didn't make it in they lost the play-in games. So it was seen as the Warriors were finished. I will say this, and it's not me patting myself on the back. I called the Warriors to get out the West. To me, it depended on finals matchups because I called Milwaukee to come out of the East. Be that as it may, it is what it is. But this is something great that, and I'm an NBA fan, that this is something great. This is a dynasty. I can only say that I've only seen 3 other teams outside of the Warriors have a legitimate dynasty. That is the Lakers, twice, Magic's Lakers, and Shaq and Kobe's Lakers and Kobe's Lakers. It's 2. Of course, Jordan's Bulls, and now Steph's. 5 teams, because I'm not going to disrespect the San Antonio Spurs like that. I mean, even though, they didn't. The Spurs won, in the Tim Duncan era, they won 5 chips. I cannot throw no salt on that. But that's it. In the modern age of basketball, you've seen just those teams be dynasties. The Lakers in the 80s, Larry Bird Celtics won 3 titles, but they weren't a dynasty because they were right in the path of the Lakers dynasty. The Lakers beat them twice in the finals. I mean, that's the truth. Then after that, you had Jordan's Bulls, and then you had Shaq and Kobe's Lakers, but in the middle of that, you had, Duncan's Spurs winning when the Lakers weren't winning. Like I said, 5 chips from a span of 99 to 2014, 5 chips in 15 years. I'm not going to sneeze on that. The Lakers won 5 in 10 years. Now you got the Warriors. 4 chips in 6 years, and they ain't finished. I'm not saying that they're going to win another. I'm not saying that they're going to win another championship, but I can't say that they're not, because this is factual. Since Steve Kerr has become the coach, when the Golden State Warriors have made the playoffs, they have made it to no less than the finals. Nobody in the West has beaten them. Now, I'll have, on Sports Plus Life, I'll have a discussion about that, about what I expect next season, for another day. But tonight, belongs to the Golden State Warriors. It belongs to Steph Curry, MVP, well-deserved, played his ass off, carried that team. This is probably the least most talented Golden State team, and they beat a team that talent-wise was better than them. Boston Celtics were better than them talent-wise. I'm sure the Celtics are going to be just really kicking themselves for not winning this, because they were the better team. They were the more talented team. They were the bigger team, the more athletic team, the stronger team. And think about this. When the Celtics went up 2-1, pretty much most people thought, if the Warriors don't win Game 4, then that's a wrap. Warriors win Game 4. Steph, 43 points, Herculean effort. But then, what was the thing? Well, Boston hasn't lost 2 straight playoff games. Boston didn't win another game. And then you talk about defense. The Celtics had the number 1 defense in the league. The last 3 games, they didn't score 100 points. You know who had the number 2 ranked defense in the league? Golden State. I'm just saying. So, this team deserves credit. They deserve props. The Celtics came at them early, built a double-digit lead early. Golden State was here to take care of business. They came in tonight to take care of business. Because while I called the Warriors in 7, when they won Game 5, I was like, you might want to empty the tank Game 6. Because if you lose Game 6, all the pressure is going to go on Golden State. All you're going to hear about from the Skip Baylesses of the world is 2016. Blah, blah, blah. I don't want to hear... And I know Skip Bayless is going to do it because he's a boner. He's TV's biggest hater. I love you, Skip, but you're the biggest TV hater on planet Earth. He's going to find something to nitpick and criticize about. Let me give you an example. Before Game 4, when it was 2-1 Boston, he said this on Undisputed. Sometimes superstars, if you're that guy, you have to score. You might have to come out and score 40. Give me 40, Steph. Steph came out and dropped 43 and 10. And then, I don't know if this was a virtuoso performance. Stop it. Stop being a, hey, look, I just stop it. Stop. Okay? So, shout out to Golden State. Congratulations for winning another chip. And as a parting shot, I'm a Lakers fan. So the Boston fans, I say, what'd they say on Winning Time? Fuck Boston.